Right. I was just laughing because I just took the thumbnail and I was thinking it's so over the top, it's so unnecessary, but here it goes. I was thinking about this when I was at home before coming to the gym, and it's something that I would actually like to talk about. I'll have this as a part of the daily log because I said I wanted to do something different. The reason why I've decided to come into the gym, even though I said I didn't want to myself yesterday, is because it's raining. No, when I was on the way here, it wasn't raining, but it was damp, and I was thinking, nah, I'm not going outside when it's wet. As in, staying outside and chilling outside. Yeah. So that's meant I've come to the gym, even though I said I didn't want to try something different. But that's fine with me. It wasn't because I was going against my way of thinking that I made yesterday. It's just because of weather, really. That's it. But on that note, I'm going to talk about this video. So I've made some notes because I didn't want to forget what I wanted to talk about, but I don't have notes for probably longer than 10 minutes or so, probably just a few minutes really, and I'll take it from there as I've told myself I want to do. Now, to introduce the topic, I say this. It's very obvious to know if someone's physically in shape, and with being physically in shape, that does have to come with a certain level of being in shape mentally as well, because for example, if you're in the gym and you're pushing heavy weights, you're going to need a certain amount of mental toughness or resilience, whatever you want to call it, in order to lift that fucking heavy weight. But being mentally in shape doesn't only just it's not only just in the gym and in the gym only, meaning I don't think being mentally in shape consists of just training extremely hard in the gym and then just giving in to impulses every moment that you're not in the gym, basically. Yeah. For example, you train heavy in the gym, you've done whatever you wanted to do in the gym, but then to reward yourself, you just eat like crap. I don't think that's really being mentally in shape. And I'll define what being mentally in shape means now. I'd say it's to do with health, just like how being physically in shape is to do with health, but not the healthy form of in shape, not the bodybuilder kind where you might die at 45 because of how low your body fat percentage is, or however it works, literally just having so much muscle that it gives the heart an unnecessary challenge to keep on beating, or something like that. I don't really know how it works, but it's something along those lines anyway. Like, there's so much proof. There's so many bodybuilders that have passed away in their mid-40s, or maybe slightly older or younger, from steroid usage and heart-related issues. Yeah, I'm not talking about that sort of in shape. I'm talking about like the healthy kind where your health, rather ironically, is actually taken into account, and longevity is taken into account over aesthetics. Yeah, that's what I mean, and that's what I mean by physically in shape. But as for mentally in shape now, I'd say, as I said, it's to do with health. And one of the notes that I made, as I have on the laptop here with me, is about having structure, just like how you would, rather ironically, with a workout that would get you physically in shape, or like with exercise that get you physically in shape. Structure, organization, a clean room, clean house, dishes aren't all over the fucking place. Like, it's not looking like a pigsty in the house. The environment around you is clean, it's organized. You don't have clutter under the bed and around you, maybe in the loft or in the basement, for example. Like, everywhere around you, you have gone out of your way to make the place not only clean but purposely organized. There's this idea called precursors from a book that I was reading a long time ago called Transform Your Body, Transform Your Life. And this means basically having something within your eyesight or some sort of cue to remind you that you want to do said thing. For example, when you wake up, you might have prepared gym clothes on the bedside table the night before, so that when you wake up, you don't have to think, oh, I have to go to the gym, I don't have my clothes ready and all of that. Yeah. Outside of precursors, as I was just saying earlier, to repeat, you've got not a clean floor, spotless. It's not dirty, it's not an absolute fucking mess. What else? The table's organized. And just things like that. That's what I mean by structure. But that's just for the house though. As for how you go about what you'd be doing, you could literally treat it like a workout plan, and just in a way that works for you. So you're doing what you truthfully want to do on a daily basis, regardless of whether that means you're going, in your opinion, intense, at a moderate intensity, or at a light intensity with your with how you go about your day. I've also made another note that being mentally in shape is about facing the truth. Facing the truth of serious situations whenever you feel the need to. So this would be, for example, in my case, that would be my financial situation. It's actually something that I was going to do, it's something that I am going to do off camera, just to assess where I think I'm at mentally now, because my situation has changed slightly. I no longer have 53p in my bank balance. A certain someone who said that they were going to pay back a portion of what they have done that early, and because of that, I no longer have 53p in my bank balance. So that's something that I'm going to address when I get home. Another thing would be to do with my eyesight. Now, because I've been on the screens for so many years, my eyesight was 20/20 when I was a kid. Genetics would have to play a part in it, yeah, but it seems as though eyesight's got a bit blurry, and if I'm not careful, I really am gonna fucking lose it permanently. And there's no need to reduce my visual acuity, how clearly I can see, at an unnecessarily fast rate. I don't need to do that. That's another truth that I need to face. I pulled a face as I was just saying that, which is quite interesting, but it's the truth. Maybe I'd hesitate toward facing it, because if I were to, I might want to put on my glasses, which I don't want to do, because I don't want to worsen my vision without glasses due to putting them on, and speeding up the process of my visual acuity declining. Of course, I can get laser eye surgery, so it is something that can be dealt with professional help. And my vision, I can see, I can see fairly clearly, but it's not that crisp 20/20 I used to have when growing up, where I could read the things at the back of the class extremely clearly. I vividly remember that, rather ironically. Well, I very clearly remember that, yeah. Man. Yeah, I say those are all of the notes that I have for now, and I said I wanted to take it from here. I'd say, at least with the little thinking I've done on the topic, that's what I define being mentally in shape as. What was I going to say? It's a way of thinking that I would like to develop, seeing as I value my health and I care about my health. It's something that I would like to further dig into, but this is literally just thoughts that I've had basically off the top of my head, and that I've come up with today because I was just thinking about being mentally in shape. Okay, here's another way that I could go about this conversation then. So I'd say instead of just talking about doing what I need to do on a daily basis in the gym for fun, which would mean I get physically in shape due to what I'd be doing and the physical strain I'd be putting myself through in the gym, it might also be a sensible idea for me to think about what I could do to also get mentally in shape in the gym as well. Because going to the gym and exercising, or just, forget the gym, exercising and really pushing past what people call the pain barrier and getting to new heights, ability-wise, physically speaking. That's not only just physically, that does come, as I was saying, with a certain level of mental toughness, a certain level of mental strength. And I don't think I've ever really gone and taken the time to really address what I could do to get physically in shape. That's not something I've really thought about. The gym doesn't really facilitate such behavior because it's related to physical equipment. It's not the gym's job to help us get mentally in shape. It's just a business, that's it. It's there for the equipment, not there. Actually, no. Let's just take a quick look. So obviously, it's a gym. You've got a whole load of fucking equipment around and shit. But there isn't really much about mental, getting in shape mentally. You've got a few motivational messages here and there, but other than that, that's really it. There really isn't much about improving your mental strength whatsoever. Nor are there really any facilities to improve your mental strength here. But then that begs the question: how would you actually do that? How would you improve your mental strength in a gym outside of just lifting heavy weight? How would you directly attack that? How would you directly go at that? I don't know. But yeah, the only things that are here to help us mentally is just a few motivational messages here and there, and that's it. Is that a shame? I don't know, because it's not really, as I said, it's not their job to help us out. It's our job. With the physical, to get physically in shape, you'd really push past the pain barrier, or intensity really, and push to new heights that way. But how would you do the equivalent of that mentally? I don't know. Perhaps being mentally in shape could come from doing the mental equivalent of lifting weights, meaning you are growing, but just not muscle size, just more so with developing or adding on to what you once knew. Chess might be a very helpful example to further explain this. So if you're a beginner learning chess and you've got a whole load of ideas that you want to learn, maybe becoming mentally in shape would be going out of your way to know more than what you once did. And I use chess specifically because I really do think chess actually could help you do that. That's not a general example I'm giving. Chess would help you develop, or help us develop, our ability to our ability to have logical reasoning, for us to make sense of things, for us to solve problems, just like how you'd have to go out of your way to provide what you think is the best move or put you in the best position to be able to win the match. In that case, yeah, maybe that's it. Developing and adding more onto what you once knew yesterday, and obviously that wouldn't only be with chess. That could be with other things, just hobbies in general, really. Maybe learning a language that you've never spoken before, learning a new language. That could also be what else? Maybe learning new tricks, on a Rubik's Cube. And not just 3x3s as well. 4x4s, 5x5s, going all the way to 7x7s, who knows? If you really wanted to do that, yeah. And just things of that sort. Maybe that's what it means to be mentally in shape. Now, I've gone and got myself I have chess apps in mind, which could really help me do that and get mentally in shape. Because, I mean, I've already gone out my way to do it before, I may as well do it again. And I have put money into it, so I may as well. I did it specifically so I could grow my ability to reason and to problem solve, but maybe that was the exact reason why I wouldn't do it. Maybe because I saw it, I had the motives of wanting to learn and grow so much. I didn't want to do that because it wasn't about fun. It was about progressing. Just like with lifting weights in the gym, it should be fun, and if I don't go out my way to enjoy it, and if I don't have fun with it, then I'm not going to do it. It's as simple as that's happened with lifting weights. I've been there, done that, basically. Yeah, but maybe that's it. Maybe that's what being in shape's about as a whole. Growth. With the gym, physically it'd be muscle growth, but with the mind it'd be maybe an increase in synapses or connections in the brain to help you have a more developed ability in something. Stronger connections between synapses, maybe, to help you have a developed ability to play football, play basketball, again with that specific example, play chess, etc. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe that's what being in shape is all about. Growth and health as well. Fun too, but very basically those sorts of things. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's what being in shape's about. Growth. Do I think I've been growing mentally? Maybe with the exercise stuff, yeah, but outside of that, do I think I've been growing? No, not really. I haven't really gone out my way to do cognitively demanding activities outside of exercise, or physical exercise, I mean. Obviously, there's a mental equivalent. I have been doing things outside of just exercising in the gym, yeah, but I would have exerted myself so much physically and mentally. That could be why I wasn't growing as much or becoming mentally in shape as much as I could have been, because I didn't have those motives. I just wanted to have fun, and I still stick by that, but I don't see anything wrong with getting in shape mentally as well. I'm gonna have to have that anyway to exercise, so yeah. I think I'll leave it at that for now. I'll do some exercise. Human flags, do something different. Yeah. On that note, let's go.